Is it frozen? All we can see is dark people. We have a guest who's dancing for us. It's good there.
We haven't actually got the guest. Yeah.
Well, no, because actually we're her guests.
Yeah.
We've actually boycotted.
Boycotted.
Not hijacked. That's the word.
Welcome. What are you?
I'm hijacked. The following video is not a polished episode. It is purely the highlights from a live stream investigation done on a phone and at the mercy of reception. These videos are designed to show you some unique places, give you the history, and give you any happenings that we might have had. Are they paranormal? I'll let you decide. Now we are at, and we say we, Kag is here, she's setting up. We are at a little wind, but can hear you. If it's too much wind, then I will move out the way. But I just want to introduce you very quickly to where we are. So this is where we are at the moment. So we're at Serviceton Railway Station in Serviceton, just over the border. They nearly pipped it to the South Australian border, but they were just on the other side. So it's huge, guys, absolutely huge. So, and I've been wanting to do this for years, absolute years, so I finally got to do it. Thanks to this lovely lady just over here.
Hi everyone.
So everybody know Amy from Amy's Crypt. So Amy was very, very good and she invited us over. So, and how could we refuse?
Of course, I want to investigate with the best.
Oh, yeah. Well, look at yourself. Amy's going to tell us a little bit about it. So when was it built?
So Serviceton Railway Station, it was built 1889, operated until 1986. I've been trying to drill that number into my brain so I don't forget it. And I mean, this is a place ripe with hauntings, they say. There has been a number of strange occurrences here, a number of deaths, as many old railway stations, see. Very
that's going to be. I get a feeling, can we?
Yeah, let's go.
Sorry guys, we're going to, do you know where we should go?
Let's go to the most unique
Let's
room
go out of the wind and then we'll do all this again, guys, all right? Because it's very windy.
Yeah, let's show you something cool, okay?
We're going to go, yeah, the cool bit first.
You know, I forget which one it is.
I remember exactly which one it is. I can see it right there.
Okay. This, I'm told, is the only railway station in Australia to have one of these.
And this looks like an Alison falling area. Is he in there?
Yeah.
Sorry, Jared.
You may as well come out.
You can put that back on if you like. That's really good. It lights her up. Actually, it lights her up beautifully.
So you guys are on our camera too.
Yay! Hello, there's Jared. All right, shall we try that again without the wind? Because it was very, very windy out. Whoa,
sorry, my bad.
Jared's light just went off.
So anyone just tuning in, or if the wind was too crazy out there. So Serviceton Railway Station, 1889 to 1986. There has been a number of tragedies here, various types of deaths related to the railway station, which you'll see the tracks for as we kind of go around. But one of the more interesting places here, from a historical perspective, but also paranormal, is where we're standing right now. And if you kind of look down this way, you'll get a grasp for that. These are actually cells.
How cool is this? The creaky door and the footsteps you can hear is Kag setting up upstairs, by the way. It's not a ghost. So the cells what were these cells used for?
So these are holding cells. Essentially the railway station here, it's designed so it's on the border of South Australia and Victoria, but in all honesty, it's not quite on the border. It's a couple of k's into Victoria. So this place was built with a type of custom house attached to it so that the staff from South Australia could stay on that side of the border and the staff from Victoria could stay on that side of the border. And a lot of times they were transporting prisoners through on the rails. So when they would have to stop could be for up to 3-4 hours and swap over. Through customs with a prisoner, they'd bring them down here and they'd lock them up. And I was told, looking into one of these cells, if you just want to shine.
Lying away.
No.
I'm in the cell.
You're in the cell.
Jared's in the cell, and these two
Blinding
holes
himself.
up behind his head
All right,
would be where the arms are shackled, I was told. And they would have to wait down here for a couple of hours until the train was ready for them to be...
Because I was going to say, there's no sign of having a gate or a door on it, so they would have to secure them somehow, wouldn't they?
So I was told they were just shackled, left down here, and I mean, it's kind of dank and scary.
Because they've got them on each, haven't they? They've got them on each cell.
Alison, you can see down all the windows down here.
Oh, wow. So, yeah, they would have to keep them separated, wouldn't they?
Yeah, so I think there's 16. I haven't counted them.
There's also some on the other side as well.
Yeah.
Definite more cells down this way. And you can see...
And again, they've got
they all have the shackles as well.
Oh, they have, haven't they?
Yeah.
Because they're definitely not air vents. I've got them there as well. Oh, wow.
I think this will be a very interesting place to investigate later as well.
Yeah.
But the place upstairs, there's a lot of ghost stories as well, and I get weird vibes up there.
Now, notice how Amy had to duck then, because Amy said to me...
I'm pretty tall.
She said, duck. And
like,
let me show you the difference between Amy and me, because I don't have to duck, guys, see? That's what comes of being short and little. So I'll put you back to Amy, because she's far prettier than I am. Says Jared. They're all far prettier than I am. There's a lot of other little rooms and offices and storerooms underneath the building, which, who knows, we might try a bit later.
There's definitely a lot to explore.
Isn't there? And for all those watching, you know why hopefully you know why we do it. It's for tourism. This is more about showing you places you can go to. And just throwing a line, having a little play for you as well. So it's the haunted places you can go to and just promote a bit of tourism. And it's not what we would call a full-on investigation, guys. It's just something for you to... Oh, so this is a train. This line's still used, isn't it?
Yeah, apparently trains come through here. So I haven't seen one today, but...
Yeah, I think I was standing on this once when a train went past. We did stop here once upon a time. And I nearly got blown off the platform.
Oh my god. I guess the platform is another interesting place.
Well, you said there's some ghost stories for here as well.
Yeah, so let's move away from this little wind
From the wind tunnel, yep.
I have heard a little girl has been sighted on those front steps that we just ascended though, up to this point. Obviously, a lot of the deaths occurred in this area. This is where the trains were. And I have read a lot. I have a bunch of newspaper articles. There are some really grisly, nasty deaths that occurred here. In 1951, there was a fatal collision. Two trains crashed head on, and it was due to heavy fog. So it destroyed about 4 locomotives, but it also took the life of a young man named Keith. And Keith is said to be seen, I'm not sure which end, but on the platform somewhere. So I do think this will be an interesting area for, spirits. Also heard about, people being crushed, people getting stuck on the tracks, and then a train coming, people getting hit whilst in a car. So a lot of grisly, nasty things happened in this area. So it makes sense that it could be somewhere haunted. Also heard, things about, shadow figures, things moving inside. So it's a really interesting area. Like there's quite a lot of hotspots. And I know that a number of other paranormal teams have been through, and at least one team has come a number of times because it's just been so active for them. So that makes me really excited for
All right, I think I've caught up. And there's a couple of people, Amy, that are going, they love your channel. Annabelle Smith. And I want to give them a shout out because Amy may not see them because it's obviously on our page. So I just want to let Amy know if people are coming on saying how much they
thank you so
appreciate.
much.
I know.
Thanks so much. It's not only to people that watch and support me, but you guys as well. But Alison and Kag are very dear friends of mine. So I love it.
I think both you and we've got such wonderful people that follow, and such lovely people. So thank you everybody for that. All right. So what's next?
I say maybe we got. Sorry, I thought I could hear a train coming. I think it's just wind, but it sounded exactly like a train coming. Okay. Let's go inside though. This place is big and epic and very, very grand, especially as you walk in. So I'll let you go first, Alison. Do you have enough light? Sorry. I think I can actually turn the lights on.
All right. Well, we can put the lights on for a short while, just so people have a look, and then. There we go.
This is a beautiful room.
Isn't it?
Called the refreshments room. So very big and epic. There are a number of accommodation rooms here as well, because people would stop over. It was also the custom house. So I guess guards would stay down with the prisoners as well. So there's a number of facets to this building, and there is a woman, and I've heard that she is nicknamed Betty. I don't know if that's historically her actual name or that is just a name that has been given to her. But a woman has been sighted upstairs in all the rooms, which I'll take you up because that's going to be the place you guys get to investigate first.
Yep. We don't have anybody here who can give us the complete history, so it's only what we've been told very briefly by them. Jenny says, yes, she's here it's last week you investigated. We have been here 4 times. We have a little girl chat to us in the customs room.
Yes.
That's next door, isn't it? A man named Frank in the hallway to the left of the toilet. That's the area that creeped me out. I did actually wonder whether to do that one instead, but she's setting up now. Frank doesn't like the children talking to us. Okay.
Interesting. Thank you for sharing that. That's
Yes.
really, I definitely think we should have a look down that hallway though.
I went down a little earlier and it was extremely creepy.
Yes.
So.
That first room, I reckon, as well.
And it's such a huge station as well.
It's really big.
Isn't it?
Okay. There's a lot of little bits and bobs in here. And I bet you would love all these bowls, Alison.
I was looking at those earlier. All the blue and brown ones that I don't have in my collection. This hallway was a bit creepy earlier.
Yes.
I must admit.
I like this room.
Is this the hallway you meant, Jenny, in here? Because I don't know, I came through early and it was just rather creepy. Have you seen this playpen? I thought it was a torture instrument. It's a playpen.
Oh yeah.
For kids. An old one. How cool is that? We're just giving you a quick look on how big it is. So what were these rooms used for? I can't remember.
I believe these are all lodging, so people could also stay here back in the day.
Yeah.
The one upstairs, I think, is like the ladies' room, and there are rumours, I don't know if it's actually documented with history, but there's rumours that a woman died of a heart attack up there. And I don't know if she is the Betty that people speak of, but they do say that upstairs is haunted by a woman, but there's also a woman seen down here.
Okay.
Not sure if they're the same female, same woman, but yeah, interesting. And there's just more rooms down here as well.
Now I think, which bedroom was it that creeped me out? It was the next one. This one.
So there's a little police helmet in it.
Yeah, I don't know why this one kind of felt more creepy.
Is it the bed?
I don't know. It doesn't help that the curtain's swaying as well, is it?
That's reassuring.
It is. See it flapping. I know it's a breeze, guys. I know it's not paranormal. It just makes it all more creepy, doesn't it? And it's not dark yet. This is the thing. When this goes dark, I can imagine it's going to be a bit more creepy, isn't it?
Oh, this one has a mirror.
Oh, we can do some mirror gazing.
Yeah,
Excellent.
perfect.
But yeah, you're spoiled for choice on areas to do, really. Most of the country stations are really small, aren't they?
I think this may be the largest one in rural Australia.
Yeah.
Yeah, again, don't quote me on that.
Yeah.
But yeah, largest one in rural Australia, biggest platform or longest platform as well.
Oh.
Are you going to be okay coming up here?
Yeah.
I say that. And
I
then
say
I'll
that
be
and
the
you
one to fall.
You say that and you know fine well what I'm like. I fall down everything. So.
Okay. Hello. Oh,
Good.
it's just us.
So,
Oh, it's warm up here, isn't it?
isn't it?
It is warm up here.
How's it feeling up here?
Actually, it was fine until the music book has gone off 3 times, but only short spurts. It hadn't gone off for ages.
Right.
And then there were shuffling sounds out in the hallway there. So it was alright till then.
When you were on your own.
Yeah.
So yeah, I've heard this is the room where the lady is.
Yeah.
And again, death by heart attack. That's all I really know. And I'm not sure if that's one of those things where there's rumours or anything like that, but I don't know, maybe Jenny, there's the music box.
That just went
Just
off,
went off, yeah. And it was just a short little...
which is just sitting over there.
Yeah. It'd been quiet, hadn't done anything for ages, been there for ages. It was one of the first things I set up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also the little bathroom down there.
Yeah, Kek's just putting some stuff down there.
Yeah.
There's a little bathroom down there. So this is the area we're going to start, guys. Now, Amy is got her own stuff to do. So everybody's going, oh, we'd love to see you investigating together. Generally, we kind of don't, except unless you want to. But it's Amy's got a lot of stuff to do herself. So she was good enough to come on. We're here together, like always. We always seem to crash into each other, cross paths, socialise, have tea.
Have dinner together.
Yeah, have dinner together. But they've got a lot of stuff they have to do as well. So we're going to get on with ours. And Amy's going to go and get on with whatever they have to do.
Well, thank you so much for having me on the live. And thank you to everyone watching. Good luck up here. I feel this is a really good spot to start to reach out though. I don't know, I just got vibes from it.
Yeah.
So hopefully you got some stuff up here.
Well, we're only going to do a short one for you guys because we're only here. Well, actually, we're here all. Well, we're not. We've got a very nice place to go and stay.
We are. We're stopping in
And
a
we
nice
can.
place.
Because we're getting too old to
We're
sleep.
free.
We're getting too old to sleep on
We
the
are.
floor. So we've got a 5-star.
Somebody who doesn't like spiders and spider webs.
We've got a 5-star B&B somewhere, haven't we?
It's gorgeous.
Yes. All right. Well,
I'm going to leave you guys to it.
yeah.
And,
Good luck
yeah.
with your stuff.
Don't hog.
All right.
I'm just finishing. Sorry, I'm just
See
finishing.
ya. Okay. So I am not sitting on that bed.
It was sitting on there. I don't know why.
So we're just packing up, guys. Or packing up. We are just setting up. I'm going to turn to green, guys, because green's a little. Oh, hello.
That was quiet for a good 15 minutes or so.
So that's the music box. Sorry, right. Beep, beep. Okay. So I'm just going to fill, Jenny, I'm just going to fill Cag in with, because Cag hasn't been reading the comments. So
No.
Jenny Ogden, she was investigating here last week.
Cool.
So, and she's just been filling us in. You know the creepy hallway
Yeah.
that I didn't like? With that really dark bed in it? All right, she got Class A EVP in that hallway.
I'm just looking, yeah.
So,
Just looking through, and it says that bed's covered in dust. The one of our team slept in the policeman's room and had his hair pulled.
oh, that's downstairs. Well, okay, that bed I didn't like, that bedroom, that's the policeman's room.
That banging, by the way, you can hear.
You can see we're ignoring it
Yeah.
because it is just the fireplace. It's got a thing on there that's wobbling, so we know what that is. It's not a ghost. All right, so we're just wondering if there is anybody here. I'm not going to do EVP just yet. I'm just going to introduce us quickly. We've heard that there's a lady in here, and we're not sure what your name is. We only know very, very little if you are here, and we don't really know your story, but we'd really like to. So even if you don't want to come in this room, even if you're just out in the staircase there, this lady here is called Kay. She can see you if you light up any of the lights out there. We've got lights in here. You probably saw Kay putting them out. Now this is Kay. I'm going to introduce myself. My name's Alison.
Hello there.
Unfortunately, we're on the other side. Actually, fortunately, I'm going to say it for Victorians. Unfortunately, we're from South Australia. Invading Victoria.
We've just nipped over the border.
Nipped over. So we're actually from, well, actually came me from England.
Yeah, originally.
So now on the bed here, I have a little box, and I'm sure you've seen these before. It has a little orange light on it. If possible, if there is a lady here or anybody here, if I put that on the bed there.
That was the music box going off, guys.
That's the music box going off, and I'm not in line with it. So I've got the little box there.
Okay.
Would you possibly be able to go up to that little box with the orange light? I'm going to step away from it. I'm not crowding. And could you possibly be able to put your voice on there? We'll be listening back to it, just to see if you said anything. As I said, my name's Alison, so if you do have a name, I'd love to know what your name really is. Can you maybe put your name on there, please? We were told that you had a heart attack. Can you tell us yes or no? That was correct. How old were you when you passed? All right, so what we'll do, if you have spoken, thank you. We're just going to listen back and see if you've said anything.
That's okay, guys. So yeah, any of the banging is actually just with the fireplaces. It's the cover on the fireplace there. It's because it's windy. All right. Creaking could possibly be us if you just let us know, because we're trying to stand still.
Yeah.
But it's obviously old floorboards which creak. You'll find my cable down there.
Sorry.
You've got it. Cool.
So what we're going to do is listen back to that guy, just see if we got anything. If possible, if there is a lady here or anybody here, if I put that on the bed there, that's the music box going off, and I'm not in line with it. So I've got the little box there. Okay. We were told that you had a heart attack. Can you tell us yes or no? That was correct. Video just went off.
And again.
How old?
It's changing air pressure and sudden cold change in temperature. It's anything but cold up here.
It's boiling up here.
I'm
Well,
melting.
it's showing you how warm it is. It's 24 degrees up here
Yeah.
at the moment. Are you playing with the lights? Do you know, I know Amy and Jared are down. We'll continue to play this in a minute. Amy and Jared are down in the cells.
So they're 2 floors below us.
Yeah, they're in the basement.
Yeah.
And I'm hearing.
Noises downstairs.
Did you hear those as well?
I've been hearing noises
I can hear
downstairs.
that.
Yeah.
But I keep expecting Amy to be at the bottom of the stairs there because it's that creaking as well. Not from that.
Not from no.
there.
No.
Yeah, it's a different creaking.
Oh, by the way, people asking if I felt anything on top of the stairs. I didn't. The only time I felt something was when the musical box went off. Then I could hear shuffling at the top of the stairs.
All right. When you passed. Now, I just want to listen back to that because it was that question, wasn't it, that the lights went off. That, before you speak, there.
What is that?
So you hear the bang
Yeah.
there. There.
Yeah. I don't know what it is, but
I'd have to get it on headphones. There.
I don't know what it is. It's weird, isn't
It's
it?
almost like a whispery.
Yeah.
If there's anybody here, can you tell me, did you used to work here? Or did you live in this area? Were you just passing by? How did you happen to be here?
Is that
Again.
Again, it's like constant little whispers.
People are saying they can hear whispery breathing.
Yeah. There.
Yeah.
Very faint, guys.
So actually this was the, let me go back. We actually know what this room was.
Okay.
Belonged to the catering manager.
Oh, okay. All right. We're just going to listen back and see if you've said anything.
Okay.
So it wasn't big stuff, but
Interesting. Let's mark it as interesting.
there's a couple of curious whispers that I'd like to get back on the computer.
Yeah.
And kind of draw.
Ooh. Because you got it to press it. Oh, good. Don't worry about your ears, guys. Ears are overrated.
I hit record while the speaker was in. Feedback.
This is our first time investigating here. So at the moment, everybody's saying STs, by the way.
So we're blind, completely blind on most of what goes on here. So it's great that like Casper's come on and Jenny Alderton has come on, because you can at least give us some little pointers of where we can edge and see if we get anything similar to what you've been getting. So it's just a one-off. We're just here for one night and that's it, and then back over the border.
Back over the border.
To where we belong. We love visiting just once or
We
twice.
do. We love it. Wasn't that long ago since we're here, since we were in Victoria.
All right, so they want us to do STs.
STs, yeah.
Now I might go down the stairs and do it. What do you reckon? Or just down there, what do you think?
Yeah, just down there. It's quite creepy down there.
So for
It's a bit
those
dark, though,
who
I have to
don't
put
know, ghost box, broken radio. Yes, I know, it's just a radio. But taking the bias out and not hearing the questions makes it a little bit more interesting. You will love it. So I'm going to go on headphones so I can't hear CAG.
All right, so what would you say to any police listening? Tim. If there's any police listening to this, what would you say? Can you tell me? What would you say to them?
Tim!
Tim again. Who's Tim? Are there any children here? How many spirits are here with us tonight? Can you tell me that, please? If you can just say
Person!
person.
Dead!
Okay, so who's dead? Who's dead?
Yeah.
So somebody's been dead for a year. Is their name Tim? You tell me why you tell me this. Do you want to message it to somebody?
I reckon.
Okay, cool. Do you mind us being here?
Welcome.
Oh, thank you. That's very nice. I do appreciate that. It makes a change from being told to go away. Can you tell me how many spirits are here, or are you by yourself?
Male voice out.
Okay. Why do you want us out? We aren't being rude.
$29.
Okay, so...
Sally.
Oh, 1900's name. I've never heard of that one. Alison's sounding a little bit different. She's almost sounding as if she's upset then. Don't know if you guys have noticed that.
Here.
Cool. Have you noticed the musical box hasn't gone off lately, guys? So that makes that more interesting.
Please.
Is there a child here? Can you tell me?
I said bye again.
Oh, please don't go. Is there something keeping you here?
It's almost like it's petered out again.
What was it like having prisoners in the building, even though they were down in the basement? What was it like having prisoners in here, knowing that they're not far from you? You go and touch Alison's arm, or go and play with her hair.
You know how there's hardly any voices now? Okay, for anybody who wants to know how loud I'm listening to this, where's the speaker on this? It's in here, isn't it? I don't know. Well, you've got interference from the phone, but you can pretty much hear how loud it is. Setting up. Well, you know what you could do, Keg? You could... Shit.
Pick that up that you just dropped on the floor.
That was a camera.
No.
Yeah. Emergency.
Okay, guys. Slight emergency, we're all good.
Oh, I didn't know fucked it. It was on. It's not on now.
Oh, that's a bit strange, isn't it?
Yeah, it's still working.
Alright, guys, so...
Just trying to repair a camera that just fell off the tripod, which is very interesting because it's been on there for the last...
It's been on there for a while.
Yeah.
Okay. So I've got a sore ankle because the door closed on my ankle and took a layer of skin off.
Whinge.
And then...
Oh.
Got my own back. And then I smacked my head on the beam. So now I've got my head's really sore. I've only got rid of a headache from last night, being dehydrated. So, anyway. So, Alison, where are we now? Oh, look at that. That's a cool shot, guys, isn't it? Look at that. That's really cool.
Take this off a bit.
It's a bit dusty down here.
It's dusty down here. I was just trying to cut down the dust a bit. Well, we are down in the dungeon, in the where the prisoners' cells were, and as we saw earlier, they have little holes at the top where they used to spawn, obviously, so that they couldn't just come out and run away. So we thought we'd try down here. I don't know, Kate. I'm honestly, I don't feel creeped out down here. The place I feel creeped out the most, and we will go and do some filming for us, and you will see eventually. The place I feel creeped out is that hallway.
Yeah.
That's about the only place that I've had that creepy feel. Well, we'll give it a go. Alright, so if there is anybody here tonight, I don't know if you were aware that we were just upstairs. We've just put out a whole load of things for you. We brought you some smokes. I'm sure you like a little bit of alcohol. If you like any of the gifts that we brought for you. Oh, the ball's just gone up by the alcohol.
Oh, was it?
Yeah. You missed it.
No, I can't see.
Oh, you've got it facing you.
I should. Oh, I had. It wasn't. I hadn't touched the screen. That's really weird. I haven't touched the screen and it's turned around the other way. I haven't touched it. Okay.
What are you trying to do?
I don't know.
Trying to look at the screen. With the bang,
sorry,
with the bang
guys.
on the head a little bit too much for you, Kay. A whole bit of equipment that goes off.
I had the camera facing the wrong way.
You can't get the stuff. Yeah, all right, you got it. So I'll clear a route so that if you have to.
Can I say, in my defence, I left the house at 7 o'clock yesterday morning to go and get the decals put on my new baby with wheels, okay? Then we went to a meeting. Then I went back to your house. We did some work. Then I had to leave your house, go back to my house because I'd left the torches for the zoo. I got home at 1 o'clock in the morning, got to bed at 1:30, was up early this morning. Massive headache because I was dehydrated. And now we're here. End of my story. That's my whinge. I'm allowed to whinge. I'm a POM, it says on my passport. Good. Over to Alison.
Did you used to know British people? Did they used to whinge as much as the person I've got with me? Now, it's funny because Keg missed it. I was just saying, I've brought a gift for you. I brought you smokes and I brought you some alcohol. I'm sure you'd love the alcohol. And what you missed, because Keg wasn't...
Oh,
Oh, it's going up again. When I talked about alcohol again.
Got it that time.
Do you want to come in the corner here so you get open? I'm going to go further down. So that should do it. So if I'm here, you're there, you can get me.
Yeah.
And you can get there if it goes off, because I can see from here.
Try not to light up your face.
No, you don't have to.
Well, I don't want to look at your face. I just want to try and light up the rest of
We
you.
might even get a serious investigation done. Sorry, guys. All right. So it's interesting that both times I talked about alcohol, the ball on the alcohol went off. All right, so we're just going to do an EVP. We'll call an EVP. So if you can try and put your voice on that little box there with the orange light. So a bit rude because we didn't introduce ourselves. My name's Alison.
My name's Kag.
I'm just wondering if there is anybody here. Do you have a name?
Any Italians here?
Buongiorno.
Oh,
Is that Italian?
you're multilingual. You didn't tell me.
No. Bella.
Ciao, Bella.
It's the only word I know. Maybe you can give us a word. Did you say it in Italian?
So Alsa's going to get her things over there.
My things.
Yep.
That's a technical term.
It is technical
That one's gonna
term.
get
Things.
See if we can deafen everybody again. Alright, so we're just going to do an EVP. We'll call it EVP. So if you can try and put your voice on that little box there with the orange light. So a bit rude because we didn't introduce ourselves. My name's Alison.
My name's Kag.
I'm just wondering if there is anybody here. That dog, I did hear a dog barking at one point.
My name's Kag.
I'm just wondering if there is anybody here.
Any Italians here?
Buongiorno.
Hello. Oh, cat ball.
On the run.
Multilingual, you didn't tell me.
Bella.
Ciao, Bella. No.
Yep. Portal?
Let's do a portal. Just like blinding you, it's great. Your jacket is absolutely ditched.
Is it?
You look like a waif and stray.
A good jacket too.
It's absolutely ditched at the back. I don't know if you can see. Oh, guys, you can see it now. Can you see that? How funny is that? Portal time. It's very dusty in here.
Please. Hi.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
How are you doing?
Are we talking to anybody? Maybe you can try and manipulate this.
Okay, what was your name? Can you tell us?
Yep.
Yep. Okay. That's great. Can you
tell us? Are you Australian?
Pommy? Pommy. I heard Pommy.
I heard Pommy. Who's that? Well, this is Peg, and I'm Alison. And we're Poms. Or Pommies.
Ooh.
But don't let Facebook hear that.
Yeah, don't tell Facebook.
Are there any Italians here? Was that you earlier lighting up the ball? It's almost like you went boo.
Boo, yeah. But somebody said that before. Sounded like somebody said boo. Do you know where you are?
That came out upstairs.
It did, didn't it, Tim? It did.
It did.
Was it you that was making the ball light up? Balls.
You did more than one ball.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Can you tell me what colour lights we're using?
Yes. Do you see colour? Do you want to put headphones on for a change?
Yeah, I can do it for that.
And that gets rid of that squawk, doesn't it?
Yeah, okay. So we're going to change it now. So we're going to do an SDs. I'm going to try and go somewhere without smacking my head or damaging my ankle. or coming out looking like Steptoe and Son, like Alison just finger. Yeah, exactly. But we didn't know what Steptoe and Son was. It was based in a scrapyard.
Rag and Bone Man.
Rag and Bone Man. So
That was brilliant. So let's try and do it. Yeah. All right, I'll swap you. What year do you think it is?
enough.
Oh, we'd like to talk a little bit longer if that's okay. Is your name Tom?
Tim.
Oh, it's Tim, not Tom. Well, Tim came out upstairs and it's...
Sounds like it's a child trying to talk.
All right,
Sorry?
if there's a child here, is your name Tim? If there's a child... Tim again. If you can run up to Cat...
English.
Oh, English, Tim.
Yes.
Hello, Tim.
He's there.
How old are you, Tim?
Is.
Have you got an age?
Man.
There's a man there? Who's the man?
Fat.
The man's fat or we're fat?
Am I?
Are you fat? Tim, are you a man or a child?
Is.
Are you a man?
4.
Are you 4?
Second.
All right, 4 could be the answer to 2 questions.
Reckon so.
Tim,
All good.
4 could be your age or 4 could be how many people down here. So, is it your age?
Dead. Senior. Anyone alive?
Well, we're alive. We think we are. Or maybe you know something we don't. How many people with us? There's Cag. There's me, Alison.
Hilly.
How many more people are in this room with us apart from Cag and me?
Sun comes. 8.
8.
2, 3.
8, 2, 3. Okay, that's a bit confusing, isn't it?
He was. 30.
He was 30. Who was 30? Was Tim 30? Oh, 8, 2, 3, 8.
How's it going?
Yeah, no, keep going.
Keep going.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's all over the place, but 8:23 time maybe. Tim, where's your mum and dad? Where are your parents?
Do you want one?
Do I want a parent? Oh,
Out.
I've got parents.
Oh, it's just said prick.
Oh, are we not talking to Tim now? Got somebody else here now. I liked Tim. Where did Tim go? Ah, 823 station or train number. There's something to look up.
Job.
Is Tim still here? I'd like to talk to Tim if that's all right.
Kill.
Kill? Kill who? Did you kill somebody? Did somebody kill you?
Mum.
All right. Or maybe you killed your mum.
Huh?
Maybe your mum got killed.
Yes.
Oh, okay. In an accident? Did she get killed on the tracks? Can you tell us? Can you tell us?
No words now. Just still clicking noise.
Is it?
Yeah.
No, you're very direct when I said, because you were saying, I was talking to the child,
Right.
and you said mum or something. Oh, you said kill.
Yeah.
And I said, well, did you kill, or did somebody, and you came, I can't remember the exact conversation, said mum, these lot would probably.
No, why?
So guys, we're going to wrap it, because I know Amy and Jared are filming, and they kind of were moving around and trying to avoid them. They probably want to come down. Yeah, I asked, was your mum killed? And you said yes. Oh, Jenny. Oh, there you go. I didn't know that, Jenny. All right, Jenny's just said that a woman murdered her baby and left its body in a shed at the back of the station.
Oh.
Oh.
That wasn't nice to say.
Well, when you hear what you were saying, that's interesting, because I didn't know about that one.
Mm.
Well, thank you, Jenny, for filling
That's
us in a
cool.
little bit on that one. Just to know, because your comment went up so quickly I couldn't finish it. She was found not guilty, later married the father of the child.
Oh.
Oh,
How did he end up there then?
well, that's interesting with what you came out with. I don't suppose it even says whether the baby was a boy or a girl.
There was definitely a child coming through there. It was really strange.
So did it sound like a child?
It did. It did.
Yeah, that's interesting, isn't it?
Mm.
Okay, well, I didn't know about that one.
No.
Because Tim, the name Tim's been coming through a lot.
It's come through an awful
It
lot.
came upstairs as well.
Yeah. And the good thing about doing these is that we're learning, because we
Oh, it was a boy. They believe it was a boy.
All right.
Well, thank you, Jenny. That's great when somebody can
Yeah.
back up something that we're getting. Because I said we come in blind.
Yeah.
Oh, bless. Oh, lost you, Kag.
It's the best thing to do. Oh, that's a bit eerie looking, isn't it?
We're going to take a break because we've been driving all day, haven't we?
All day.
Well, I've been driving all day.
All day? Oh, come on.
I can't even get us in. Why can't
Oh, I don't
they can get
know.
me in.
I've just,
We've given up the will to live.
We have given up.
Mamma
the will to
mia, mamma mia,
Mamma mia, let me go.
Beelzebub, 'cause the devil put aside for me, for me, for me. Sorry, I had to do that. Thank you, Jenny, for helping out and kind of giving us bits and pieces of information of what you've had. So you enjoy the rest of your night. We're going to pack all this stuff up, clean my jacket off, go and find a plaster to put on, sticky plaster to put on Kag's heel,
Yeah.
and maybe bubble wrap her a little bit. Since it's her tonight, not me. So, all right. You enjoy your night, guys. Catch you later. Bye.
Bye.